Hello, everyone. Wanted to do a quick show and tell about my favorite Christmas gift of all time. This stage piece from the legendary Chameleon Club, club where I started my production career back in 1999. The club was at the Water Street location from 1988 till March of 2020. The club shut down just like all other venues did in the industry due to the coronavirus. But I really love this stage piece. You know, a couple of years ago there was allegedly stage pieces going around that were from the Woodstock concert, and you know, I seriously doubt that those stage pieces were legit. And I wondered about this one. You know, when I saw that they were doing this, I thought, I wonder if it's going to be an actual stage piece or a laminate of some sort, or a replica. But as you can see, this is a legit stage piece, and I think it was probably from the downstage, because it looks like it has a metal tab that at one point may have been a piece holding a clip or something. And also the amount of gunk that's on it, I would suspect that it's also a downstage piece. I know when I worked there was a carpet, a large carpet that was usually on stage, and sometimes, you know, people would bring their own or remove it completely depending on what type of stage look they wanted. But I would suspect that a piece from mid-stage would be, you know, less grungy. This looks like it's got about over 30 years of grunge on it. I don't know if you can, you know, it's pretty grungy. You know, I'm definitely going to hit the hand sanitizer in the age of Corona here afterwards, but you know, it's that grunge is raised, man. I mean, there's like raised grunge on there. So, but this is a really cool memento to have. I'm really glad that Nick Skiatis did this. I mean, I'm sure he made a shit ton of money on selling it. Like I said, I thought the presentation piece could have had a little more put into it, but it's still very nice that they did this. It's a nice piece to have, especially for someone that you know, has such an intimate affiliation with the club as I do. Like I said, I started my production career there, as I see it. You know, I practically lived there at one time, which is why I was offered the job there in the first place. And then you know, so many, think about all the acts and musicians that played at this legendary club and on that legendary stage, and rather than, you know, have it end up in a garbage dump somewhere, or firewood or bonfire someplace, they decided to sell it to people and make it a novelty for those that you know, that have a special place in their heart for the Chameleon. You know, and it definitely is a very special place for me. I had a lot of friendships and relationships that were forged and ended at the club. Maria and I went to the 25th anniversary, which is really cool. There weren't too many people there. I think everybody that was there were people that used to work there. But they had a band there called the Flaming Caucasians. And even though there weren't that many of us, man, they played like they played in front of thousands of people. And I can remember that drummer's face to this day, playing like he was having the time of his life. But that night when we went to the 25th anniversary, I was back in 2013. I talked to the guy that ran the Lizard Lounge about, you know, working some of these gigs there again, and I knew that they hired the young guys like I was when I first started there, so I didn't figure that, you know, he'd want to use me at the club. But he said, yeah, you know, we have shows every now and then at the Lancaster Convention Center, and we can certainly use you then. And I only did a handful of gigs there. I pretty much did the shows that I wanted to work, like you know, Bullet for My Valentine, Black Veil Brides, In This Moment, and Dropkick Murphys. Dropkick Murphys was the very last one that I worked, and it was one of the most, you know, funnest gigs ever. And I think I broke like every rule of production on that gig. I you know, went on stage and I filmed the dance, and I'll try and include a clip of that here. And got my picture taken with Ken Casey for the second time. But so I haven't heard from the club owner since then. He hasn't returned any of my messages, so I don't know if I pissed him off or what. But I had a lot of fun that night, and I love the Chameleon. And I heard some rumors of where they might be going next, and I hope those rumors are true, because for me, that would kind of bring things full circle in terms of my production life and journey and experience. But we'll see what it does next. Someone I know was spreading a nasty rumor that the Chameleon went bankrupt and they are no more, and will be no longer. But I don't think that's true. I think that they're looking for a new location. They plan on reopening it at that new location. I don't know where that new location will be, so I don't want to say. I've heard rumors of where it'll be, and like I said, I hope it's true. But anyway, just an awesome piece of music and rock and roll memorabilia here. If you've seen my hallway, you know that I like collecting such things, especially from venues that I have a personal connection and relationship to. So thanks for listening, everyone. Hope everyone's safe and well.